So this is an exercise in a lot of things. One of them being pushing through and changing my habit of waiting until the conditions are perfect to do something. I mean, that's true for a lot of reasons here. Like, as I was going to hit play or record or whatever, I was like, every time I do this, I just sit down, and then afterward I'm looking at my hair, I'm like, why didn't I just take the time to fix my hair, you know? And then the thought that immediately came in, because hair is irrelevant. When I have shit to say, I have shit to say. So if it's wild and free, let it be wild and free. I intend to be clear and concise. I intend to arrive at whatever it is that I meant to say gracefully or not. Who cares, I guess. But I had all of these thoughts that I was sitting here. I've had a pretty expansive past 24 hours, and I'm feeling very open, so I keep just receiving. It's like an onslaught of understanding. I gotta write that down. It's like an onslaught of understanding. Anyway, that's where I'm at. Hashtag downloads. Hashtag spinning wheel. That's it, because I'm in the spinning wheel phase right now. Like, I've received too much information. Not too much, I mean the perfect amount, but I'm having to like pause and process and let the operating system catch up. So it's empty, but I just caught myself, that's another habit, reaching for what I've associated with my like pause, my processing time, what would I call this? My patch. When there are bugs in software, they put on a patch. Rather than writing an entire new code, they just patch that section, and it works, but then you get, eventually, if that's what you keep doing, you get a piece of software that is just an amalgam, is that how you say the word? Anyway, of patches. So that's what I've been up to this point, and maybe now I'm writing new software and about to roll it out, and it's probably full of bugs too, so whatever. Here's my thing. Here's why I almost didn't start talking to myself, because I have so much to say that I don't even know where to begin. And so sometimes it's nice to have another person to help, like, flesh it out. But I can do that with me. It's going to take me a minute to get there, though, because there's just been so much. I'm seeing a lot of things, and I've lived, like, 12 lifetimes in the past 24 hours, at least. So I've had lots of revelations around men, their interactions with me, my interactions with them. Reached the conclusion that, of course, as usual, it always comes back to me. What a hashtag I've been thinking, or basically like living, is this whole like, listen up, men, you know? And then yesterday I realized, like, whoa, anytime I'm giving advice, it's really for me. So now I'm all, listen up, Kyla, but I'm still very much projecting it out. I'm aware, though, that I'm listening, but I'm still talking to other people instead of talking to me. But now I'm talking to me. So listen up, Kyla. It's easy to feel frustrated in the face of confusion. You know, being in these situations where you think you've clearly expressed what it is that you want, and then when it doesn't show up, or it doesn't show up in the way that you think that it should, or that you had imagined, being confused and a little bit of what the fuck, you know? I told you what I wanted. Why aren't you giving it to me? So I've been practicing giving me the things that I want, and I've been doing a really good job of it. And I've been practicing telling the people in my life what I want, and I've been practicing I guess what I haven't been practicing as much of is giving the people in my life the things that I want. I do it in a lot of ways. It's really easy for me to do with women and my friends. Like, that's where I've started, I guess. But in terms of like giving men the things that I want, I don't know. I have all this resistance built up around giving to men. It's probably due to beliefs. It's a story I have that I've told. If you give, they will take. Because that's what I do. When somebody gives, I take. Shit. So, you see this? These are my like, so much information. Thank you, Brooke, for sifting through this for me. I appreciate you. See, now I'm just tired because I don't even know where to begin. So I am going to go get my pause stick and just start there. Or maybe I'll just sit and be quiet for a minute. All right, that's what I'm going to do. I want people, men specifically, to show up for me. Because it's what they want. But it's not even that. I don't want them to show up for me. I just want them to show up with all of themselves, to bring all of themselves to the table. And I've only just started doing that. And then I'm like, well, I'm here. This is all of me. Where's all of you? But I haven't primed them for that. I see now how I'm doing what they're doing to me. I, out of the blue, show up with all of me. And I'm like, all right, well, now I'm giving you all of me. Give me all of you. But like I've been telling a lot of men, there are several steps between here and there. And I maybe have not. I'm on step 1. So that's good clarity to have. So step 1 is showing up with all of me. The next step 1, I think, it's funny how much this all like ties in. The next step 1 is being okay with whatever somebody else has to give. Giving myself grace for not always being able to show up with all of me. Giving other people grace for not always being able to show up with all of them. Practicing showing up with all of me more and more, and just doing it and just being it and just like welcoming in everyone. But I get to choose where I engage. I get to choose how much I engage. And for me, it's the most fun to engage with people who are showing up with all of them. Maybe I just need to dance for a minute because I feel like or orgasm is another thought that I have, but that just feels so empty. I've just done it. I haven't in a while, but um, okay. I feel like I'm a lot more energy than words right now. Like I'm so much energy that the words have almost shut off. I mean, clearly they haven't because I'm still talking. I've been able to sit and talk to myself for 8 minutes straight so far. But it's right here in my chest. I feel so big. Too big for this body, too big for this balcony, too big for this town, city, state, world, blah. Yeah, so I think I will put on some music and then go from there. Oh, I know. I know. I know what I'm going to listen to. This is what I want from myself. And I thought it's what I wanted from the world. Oh, shit. But it's me. And I do want it from the world, but only because I am the world. Like, we're all the same thing. We're fucking particles bouncing off one another. So sure, I want it from you too. But I'm only going to see it in you as much as I see it in me. So I might as well focus there first. So it's what I'm doing, though. It's what I'm giving myself. It's what I wonder how to. Oh, okay. I'll play it on my phone. Here we go. Then I'm not bound to the headphones. And then it can be heard on the speakers. My friend Genevieve just texted. I'm going to read these texts that I was just sending. Well, because I got a text this morning that said, "Oh, every time I start a new episode and hear your voice, I smile with my heart." And so I texted back a little bit ago and said, "I feel the same when I see your name pop up on my phone." Because it's true. And that's a big deal for me because I don't like my phone always. I have some resistance to my phone. And I had a conversation with my taxi. Blah. I had a conversation about this with my taxi driver last night about how it feels like an invasion sometimes. Like the phone going off constantly. But this person, I always light up seeing her name on my phone. So I said, "I feel the same when I see your name pop up on my phone." She said, "Ha," and the story I've told myself. "Don't bother Kyla with your issues. She ain't got time for that." I said, "Ha. Stories, man. I may not have time for your issues, but I always have time for you. What I like about the way you interact is that it feels like it's okay for us to connect when it's mutual. I never feel obligated to you. When we collide, it's usually due to pure desire on both parts. And I think that has to do with the fact that we're able to speak with energy in addition to words. I always feel like you're there, whether we're actually in contact or not." I just got an email, and now I feel obligated. That I get to decide if there's no show this week on the LOA Radio Network. There's no show this week on the LOA Radio Network. All right. I'm going to finish this conversation. I'm going to continue this conversation that I'm in the middle of with myself. I'm going to stop interrupting me. First thing I was going to do was dance. Oh, I was going to put it on my phone. That's what caused me to pick up my phone in the first place.